Hello, this is how to use GIMP basics. Basically what GIMP is, it is a image manipulation program. It's an editing software for photos, similar to Photoshop. The difference between this and Photoshop is that GIMP is completely free. It is open source, you can download it right now. But on with it, first of all, if you already have an image that you want to edit, you can just drop it onto the canvas. But for now, I will just be creating an empty image to use as example. So when you want to click File and then click New. That will bring up create a new image, and then you can set pixel length. I'm just gonna go with the standard length. So now you just have a base image right here. You can change the colors. You can select what colors you want, and then you can just like fill. You can have any color you want. And then that is how you can change, you can add, you can select different sections of the image, and you can create the background to be invisible. Whenever you see those PNG images that have an invisible background, and it's just the image, you can create that using this program by right-clicking on the background and then adding an alpha channel. Doing that, and then Control X. We'll cut that part out wherever you select, then boom. Now you see this pixelated part. That is the invisible part. So now that you have an empty box in the middle, like cut out from your background, now you can put any image in this, and you can see behind the foreground. You can see behind the red part. If you turn off the visibility, there's the full cursor. If you put the cursor on the foreground, now you can see the full. So now that you know how to manipulate visibility of layers, let's start actually editing photos. So first of all, what you want to do is select which layer you want. Selecting the layer will let you change that certain layer without affecting anything else. I want to change the cursor. I want to tilt the cursor. So you have all your tools top left here, and the tool that you'll be using the most will be the Unified Transform tool. This is basically the tool that has all the tools packed into one. So you can rotate it, you can resize it, you can change the way it's tilting. So yes, there is a multitude of uses with this tool, but for now, all we want to do is just tilt it, like so. Transform, and now you have a tilted cursor. Make it smaller, you can put it in the corner of the screen, and now it's in the corner right there. Okay, so looking at this is it's kind of painful. I want to have something in this middle section right here, just to cover up this alpha channel right here. So I want to add a new layer. It could just be called background 2. You drag it. We can move layers by dragging and holding. And I want to have the background in the back. So what background should it be? Well, first things first, I want to have the entire canvas visible for only this tiny background, so let's just turn those visibility off. And then now we have this clear canvas. Well, first things first, easiest way is really just to fill. Choose your color, and I want to have generally a nice green, I would say. You can see the old colors that you are changing from, and here's the new color you're changing to. This gives you a good reference on the color balance and how it would look from what you're changing it to your new one. So I want to change it to this color. Okay, you fill it like that. And now we have a somewhat okay looking background. I mean, it's nothing special. But what I want to do is I want to I want to get another kind here just to spice up the image a little bit. So I can use the rectangular select tool or the ellipse tool to make an elliptical region. You can also use the free select, which will just let you select freely. So Control X, and then select again. And now we have this just weird blob right here. I don't like it. I really don't like it. So let's just do another rectangular select. Do something like this. I'll go again. And this doesn't look awful. I mean, it's nothing special or anything. But now that we have something that we can consider a background, I want to be able to make both of these invisible at the same time and keep these together. Well, you can create a layer group, which will let you be able to group layers together. So we can have this be like all backgrounds, and we just drag these in. Even in the groups, we can have, there are foregrounds and backgrounds. So now that we have somewhat of a picture going on, let's try to, I want to select a certain element of this cursor right here. I want to erase all of the white in this cursor. Is that possible? Well, yes, it is possible. First of all, the easiest way is to color select right here, color picker. You can use this, or you can cut by color, select by color right there. Color picker, which will take color, and then you will have it selected in here. You can select by color and select all of the color inside the room. So now we have all of the white selected here, and now we can just Control X. All the white's gone. And now we can see directly through the cursor as well. So now that we have these, I want to try something a little bit more advanced. Maybe you want some text. So I'm going to drag an empty speech bubble, and I want some text. Well, if you've been looking at the top left where all the tools are, you could probably tell where the text is. But if you don't, it is alright. Text is right here. So we can select the empty speech bubble layer, click the text tool, and then you can just add in text. You can also select color of text as well. Oops. Select the color of the text, and then you just put text. Simple. And now that we have a text layer, we should do the thing that we did earlier with the backgrounds. We will want to keep this text along with we want to keep this text along with our text bubble. So we can just create a new group, call this text bubble, put the text in the foreground, and put the bubble in the background. Now we can just have a text bubble layer. Simple. That is the very bare bones basic of how to use GIMP. What we learned today is how to cut, how to select, how to make an alpha channel. How to make an alpha channel. And how to select by color, cut inside, and make layer grouping. Thank you for watching.